Hello everybody, welcome back. Everyone's here, Maggie. They're waiting for the story, I think.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited. It's the rest of the story. It's brilliant.
Well, before we start, we're going to do a quick recap. And I'm going to do the recap. And if I get anything wrong, will you tell me? Okay. So the story so far was the tortoise was going for a walk, having a lovely day. The hare nearly ran over the tortoise and ran into him, and they had a bit of a conversation, and the tortoise basically said wasn't very nice, and the hare was saying you're in my way, and then the tortoise said, well, we should have a race and we'll see who wins. The hare thought this was really funny. He thought it would be so easy to win.
He was laughing.
So they organised a race, and they got the fox to be the judge and to plan the route for them to race on and organise all. It ended up becoming like such a big deal. All the animals in the forest started getting involved and having their own jobs, and it became really good fun for the other animals. And the tortoise took it really seriously and did really good preparation for the race and ate the right things and went to bed early and set the alarm clock. And it was going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning exactly, but the hare did not do any of those things. The hare stayed up having fun with his friends and went to bed really late, ate really snacky food all day, didn't eat nice things. And the story was left that at 1 minute to 9 o'clock the hare still wasn't there, but the tortoise was there. So did I get it right so far?
That's right, Tom.
Okay.
1 minute to 9 o'clock, and then it was into seconds. It went into 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and at 10 seconds to 9 o'clock, the hare came zooming in.
What?
It came
I'm here.
in. And it didn't even stop. It didn't stop to say anything to anyone. It just came zooming in, and it ran across the start line just at exactly 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Zoom! Cross the start line, 9 o'clock. It was the hare.
So they just raced ahead.
Yeah. And because at 9 o'clock the fox shouted, go! Yeah. And just at that point the hare went phew, right across the start line.
Zooming. And then the tortoise was just stumpy.
Yeah.
So our friend, the chipmunk, he was been looking forward to this so much because he was going to be the commentator.
Yeah.
So the chipmunk was saying, and they're off, the legendary race between the hare and the tortoise. The hare is flying, it's going so fast, we can hardly see him anymore. And the tortoise, our good friend the tortoise, is going stumpy. And the hare is flying ahead.
Flying away. Yeah. And he was. I mean, they like the hare went zoomed over the start line, and the tortoise was just lifting his foot.
Oh my gosh. To be honest, I don't think the tortoise is fast enough to beat the hare.
I know.
Is it okay to say that?
I know, Tom.
Yeah,
if you were making a bet, I think you'd bet that the hare was going to win.
You really would, yeah. You really would. So, what happened? Did the hare just run to the end, and that was the end, and then we go home?
Well, that's what should have happened.
Yeah.
That's what if the hare had done its job properly, that's what would have happened. Yeah. But actually what happened was, the hare was running up the road, and then it saw a lovely spot under a nice shady tree, because it was kind of a hot day that day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it sat down under the nice shady tree.
Did it lie down?
It didn't really lie down. It just kind of sat down and leant its back against the trunk of the hot tree.
Okay.
Of the nice shady tree. And it was kind of near the snapping turtles pond, so they could see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're not saying that the hare took a nap in the middle of a race?
Well, see, the hare was way ahead of the tortoise from the very start. So the hare had loads and loads and loads of time to spare. So I thought, well, I'll just sit down here and have a little rest, because it was a bit tired because it was up all night partying. Being
bold and staying up late when it should have been resting.
Yeah. So it was kind of tired. So it said, well, I'll just sit down here and I'll take a little rest. And then slowly one eye drooped, and then the other eye drooped, and then both eyes drooped together, and it fell asleep.
And it just fell fast asleep.
It fell fast asleep.
Oh my! And so
underneath the tree.
And it was a lovely spot. I'd say it was super comfy.
We're very comfy and very cool.
So the chipmunk was commentating.
Yeah.
And it was saying, and we can't believe it. The hare is going asleep. I can't believe it. I haven't seen it in all my years as a commentator. The hare is going asleep during a race, but our friend the tortoise is still plodding along.
Yeah, because you see,
step by step.
The chipmunk knew what was going on because the birds were flying over and flying back and saying what was happening.
The tortoise is not giving up.
Yeah.
He's just going step by step. The tortoise's phrase is, slow and steady wins the race.
And slow and steady wins the race.
I don't know if he's going to make it, audience, but he sure isn't giving up.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and so the tortoise was just plodding along like tortoises do. And then stomp.
And did the hare... Was the hare like snoring? Was it totally asleep?
I heard the hare did snore.
Was he going...
Well, I've never heard of a hare snoring before. But that hare, the hare did snore as far as I know. Yeah. And the tortoise would have heard the hare when it was passing, but it just ignored the hare.
Well, it just kept going.
Yeah.
Stompy, 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 stompy. So the tortoise could see the finish line.
So eventually, it took a while because tortoises are slow, but eventually the tortoise started to see the finish line. And all the other animals knew at this stage that the hare was nowhere to be seen. And they were getting so excited, Tom.
Oh my God.
They were thinking, wait, the tortoise might win the race.
I'd say the chipmunk was saying, I can't believe it. The tortoise is coming up close to the finish line and the hare is still fast asleep.
Yeah.
Everybody, this could be a win for the tortoise. None of us can believe this. We didn't think it was possible, but it could actually happen.
Yeah. And then so the tortoise was getting closer and closer, and it was trying not to get excited because it was so close, and it was trying not to get excited, but it was getting excited because it could see the finish line. The hare was nowhere in sight.
Oh my gosh.
The hare was nowhere in sight.
It was fast asleep.
He was still fast asleep.
Oh my gosh.
And the tortoise was lifting its little leg and putting it down one after the other, and it was getting closer, and then all of a sudden they heard from way behind, they heard, stop, wait. It was the hare, Tom.
Oh, I think the hare just woke up.
The hare woke up.
Oh my God.
I realised, oh no, what's happening? Did I miss the race? So it got up and it ran really fast on its hair legs, which, there was shoom. It was really fast. It ran really fast on its hair legs, and it came running up, and the tortoise was nearly there, but it wasn't going any faster.
Stomp. And the hare was coming up. And the hare was coming up. Stomp.
Bound. Leap. It was leaping and bounding. And it came running really fast, and it was getting really close. And everybody, the chipmunk was so excited. And everybody was really excited. They all started cheering for the tortoise.
Come on, tortoise. You can do it. One more step and you've won.
That's right. Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh my gosh.
It was so close.
Oh my goodness.
As the hare was about to catch up with the tortoise,
goodness.
The tortoise put its foot down over the finish line and it won by a hair's breadth.
But Is that where that saying comes from?
Well,
The hare.
a hare's breadth is pretty fast, so it wasn't much time between the tortoise and the hare, I'll tell you.
So just made it, and then the whole crowd went wild, and the chipmunk was saying, "Well, that's it, everybody. We have this amazing photo finish. The tortoise just won by its toe, getting over the line right before the hare.
Yeah.
We're all so happy for the tortoise. He worked really hard. Slow and steady wins the race.
That's right.
And he won the race, and we're so proud of him. Let's go to the hare and see what he has to say."
And well, the hare said, you know, it was out of breath, and it was and the hare said, "Well, you know what? The best animal won the race."
Ah, that was nice of him to say that.
Yeah, and it said, "I was foolish. I thought I was better and I didn't have to do any work, but I was wrong."
Ah,
And the tortoise won, and I've learned my lesson.
and what did this tortoise say?
Well, the tortoise said, like it had always said, I did my best, and slow and steady wins the race.
Well, Maggie, that was a lovely story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Oh, it was so nice.
That
I
was
really liked being able to share it.
That was a lovely story.
Yeah.
It was so great to hear it. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did and Maggie did. And we're going to have another story next week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll meet all
Are
of...
we?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
we are. And, well, so will you think of stories?
Yeah, I will
'Cause
think of a story.
Maggie told us about Aesop, who is a man from a long time ago in Greece, and he wrote that story and some other really interesting stories. So maybe we'll have another one of those stories next week.
Oh, I love his stories.
Great.
I'll have a think about it.
You have a good think and see if you can think of a good one.
Okay.
Okay, now boys and girls, have a lovely week, and we're thinking of you all. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Maggie.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a great
See you
time.
next week.
Bye-bye.